Today we are exploring a new trail. We're gonna hike up a mountain, see if we can get to the top of it, and then go find a lake to camp at tonight and make some dinner. It's just gonna be me and my trusted sidekick today. This was actually plan C. Plan A, I needed to secure permits for, and I didn't know that. That's why I don't go to national parks very often. Plan B, I pulled up to a backpacking trip and the parking lot had 30 cars in it, and I just didn't feel like doing that. So plan C, I think it might turn out to be better than the other two options. There is no one on these back roads. Anytime there's a Forest Service road that's hard to get down, you're gonna filter out about 80% of the people. Okay, I had my entire backpack packed for the overnight trail, but I'm going to offload all of the weight. This is a beast of a hike, so we don't want all this extra weight if we're not camping. No tent. I wish I brought my day pack, but we're gonna have to work with what we got. And as usual, into Grizzly territory we go. I haven't been in Grizzly territory by myself basically all summer, so it is always a little bit nerve-wracking at first. This trail actually has a plane crash. It's a memorial trail at the top. It's one of the largest known plane crashes in the area, or maybe in British Columbia. So we're gonna check out the plane crash. Kiro is so full of energy today. I like the quieter trails so that he can go off leash. Of course, I always have to be bear cautious or mountain lion cautious. I always have one of those moments when I start, especially a solo hike, because you're in your own head, you don't have anyone to talk to, so I just yap to myself in my head or to you guys, which is how I started making videos in the first place, but that's aside from the point. I'm just thinking, life starts becoming so amazing when you come to the realization that you can do whatever you want. You have free will. You just have to make it happen. If you don't like sitting in traffic, commuting 3 hours a day to work in the city, which is what I did when I lived outside of Toronto, you can change it. You can change it. You can, I'd also like to own a boat. It's not going to happen overnight, but what's cool about life is if you take the steps in that direction, sometimes it does just work out. These look brand new, these side railings. Okay, I'm coming. Sun is hot. It's about 30 degrees. Remember what I said about free will about 45 minutes ago? Why did I choose to do this? The uphills, in the moment, I'm like, why the heck am I actually doing this? And then you get to flat ground and you feel so euphoric. It's like, oh yeah, because I feel that way after. Could never be a climber. Would love to be, wish I was. Little water break. The sweet nectar of life. This trail gets really bushwhacky, and probably would have brought pants if I knew that, but this was plan C, remember? So I'm keeping Kiro on a leash because he doesn't have the best recall, and we're in thick bush in Grizzly territory. However, I also feel safer when I know I have him close. It's almost like a layer of protection, because once he's gone, I'm really alone. It's just the mind games. But ever since I've been truck camping less and sleeping in a tent more. Hey bear! Hey bear! Something is definitely in those bushes. I've got my bear spray. I thought it might have been a person, but we're on the edge of a cliff right now. Hey bear! Typically, if I'm camping close to Forest Service Road, that's like a bear highway. I've only ever seen bears, knock on wood, when I'm in the car. So that was scary for me at first, to sleep in a tent. But after the first 2 nights exposure therapy, I felt so much better about it. Anyways, I'm just yapping, keeping my mind off dark places. I'm having fun. This is fun. Hold on, Carol. What's down here? Hold on, Carol. Let's check the map. Oh, that's a campsite. No, we're not going down there. Come on, this way. This was one of the first areas that I went hiking when I first moved to British Columbia. I was with my mom. You guys would have seen her in some of my other videos, but I got really scared. I didn't know enough about bears, so just got in my head and I started like having a little breakdown on trail. I was just certain that we were gonna see a grizzly. And now look at where we are, almost 3 years later. Whew. I have to focus on my breathing. It's getting really tough. You guys look. A blueberry. Oh, it's really sour. It's so good. A little burst of energy. Just taking another rest. We've got less than a kilometer left until the top. I could fall asleep right here. I'm wearing new hiking shoes and I didn't pre-tape. I always pre-tape my heels. And it's starting to get a little blister, so I'm just gonna do a little first aid on it. We made it and I'm a little sad I didn't bring my camping stuff because there's no one up here. There were some people at the monument when I first got here, but they cleared out and now there's nobody else up here. It is like a playground, an outdoor playground. I could just run through the rock hills. Kira doesn't want to run with me though because he's tired. But I will say, I feel 100% comfortable right now. As soon as it gets dark, there's a memorial right there. I am going to start hearing ghost noises. I already feel like it's weird to like smile and like it's like a place of rest. I don't know. Is it disrespectful to camp here? There are some tent pads, which I caught the camera. Anyways, there are some tent pads, but we have to get the heck out of here. It's been like 4 hours since I started this hike. No, probably almost 5 hours. And it's about 2 hours down and it's gonna get dark in 3. So, and there's no one else on this trail now. There's no one else coming up for sure. There it is, the remains of the plane. That's the propeller there. R.I.P. Grandpa, it would have been nice to have known you. Grandma always thought of you. That's sweet. There's a little stream for him here. Thank goodness, because he is tired and so am I. We've got this mountain range on one side, this mountain range on the other. This place is really amazing and it's just all rock. Just love being out here. Oh my gosh, makes me so happy. This is the part of the video where I'd like to thank today's sponsor. These videos would not be possible without them. I've been using the camera the OM system, OM5, for the past year. The majority of this video was filmed on it, and a lot of my other videos are as well. The camera has a weather sealing rate of IP53, which means it's dust proof and freeze proof. It's been able to keep up with me throughout the entire year. That includes winter camping and all of the snow that comes with that. I've taken a lot of my stills on this camera, and I love it because it is a step up from your phone, and it gives you the ability to be able to edit the way you want with raw images. I've used it for things like night shots and just getting high definition video. Oh, we're getting into deep forest. Taking it on something like a mountain hike, I don't have to worry because this thing is a tank. I just hang it over my shoulder and I'm ready to snap a pic. If I see a goat or something like that, I still have not been able to see one in a few years, but I'm ready. I'm ready for that mountain goat. If you're interested, there's a link in the description, and OM System will actually send you educational content if you're just starting out with cameras and you want to learn a little bit more with them. You want to learn about your specific camera and how to use it. I've been able to take my videography and photography to the next level over the past year. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it, and thank you again so much to OM System for supporting Kira and I. Why is this so much scarier on the way out? And Kira, why are you walking so slow and keep stopping? You're always running ahead. Kira is acting weird. He's behind me. And if I tell him to go in front, he stops. He wants me to get eaten by the bear first. Which is like, totally understand. I would. He would bark at that bear so much. That bear would, I mean, I guess you are supposed to yell at black bears, but if it's a grizzly, oh God, don't challenge them. Okay, you guys, it's a different feeling hiking in the woods when you know, on the way up, I knew there were people up there. I saw cars in the parking lot. And then when I was at the top, everyone left. I don't know if I smell bad. Is it because I'm not wearing deodorant? It's a weirder feeling knowing they probably all left. They're not on the trail anymore. I was up there for a couple hours. It's getting dark. So like, hopefully they scared off all the bears, you know? That is a huge mushroom. My hand for scale. Looks like a pancake. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Okay, we made it back. Quite dirty. It's time to make the bed. So first step, we gotta lay the foam out properly and then put a sheet over it. I can only sleep in the back of my truck when it's just me. I actually have a trip coming up to Vancouver Island for a whole week. I'm gonna be working remote from the forest. I got Starlink, so I finally have a power system that's actually going to be able to power it for more than one day. It's all nice and cozy back there, and I am going to find a place for us to sleep tonight. Kira's all cozy back there now. I was way too tired to make dinner, so I'm going to sleep. I had candy for breakfast, and I found a place to car camp, and we're going to bed. And that's all. I had no more energy to do anything else. Okay. See you guys in the next one. Bye.